In today's video, we'll be going over the top 3 WordPress hosting services. Now, I've been making websites for over a decade. I've tried so many different WordPress hosting services, and this is my list of my favorite ones. I'll introduce each service, I'll go over the pros and cons, and I'll compare them to each other. So yeah, by the end of this video, you'll have a very good idea of which one is right for you. Okay, so the first one we're talking about today is Hostinger. And Hostinger is a very, very popular web hosting service. They're extremely affordable, they have great loading speeds, and they also have really great customer support. So probably the biggest pro about this service is how affordable it is. Let me show you guys some of the pricing. You guys can see it's just a couple dollars per month. If you guys get the premium or business web hosting, you can literally create 100 different websites with just one plan. So it's just absolutely insane. I've been using Hostinger for a long time. They are amazing. And don't tell anyone, but they're my favorite on this list. If you guys use them, you guys can choose from 1 month, 12 month, 24 month, and 48 month subscriptions. It's extremely affordable. I'd recommend doing at least 12 months since the pricing of course makes a lot more sense. And then if you guys actually enter in code Charlie Chang, it's going to give you an even bigger discount. So yeah, definitely don't forget to do that. But yeah, when compared to a lot of other competitors, Hostinger's pricing is definitely one of the lowest. So if you're a beginner or you have a smaller budget, this is going to be perfect for you. And yeah, like I said, if you guys use my coupon, it's going to make it even cheaper. Not only is it cheap, but the reliability of Hostinger is really amazing. So they use the latest technology to ensure that your website loads quickly. And guys, this is extremely important for the user experience as well as for search engine rankings. They also have a very great interface, and when you do use Hostinger, you guys can choose to build your website on WordPress, or you guys can actually choose to use their own Hostinger web builder. It's actually really great. It works extremely well. You can make a very good looking website in a matter of minutes. And so yeah, if you guys don't have any experience with coding, you guys want a really easy drag and drop website builder, then Hostinger is a great choice. If you get one of their yearly plans, you also get a free domain name and SSL certificate. So that's very, very important for your website. And they also have multiple data center locations all across the world. So your website will be fast no matter where your audience is accessing it from. Now, in terms of some of the cons, it does have limited storage and bandwidth compared to some of the more premium plans out there. But of course, that's because this is a lot cheaper. And so yeah, if you get one of the cheaper plans with Hostinger, it's not going to have as much storage and bandwidth as maybe Siteground or Bluehost. That's why I recommend one of their more premium plans that should be able to support a lot more traffic. They also don't have any phone support. So while they do have live chat and email support, if you guys do prefer to actually call someone, then this could be a con. Now, compared to the other two on this list, which are Siteground and Bluehost, Hostinger is the cheapest. Its speed is up to par with Bluehost, but probably a little bit slower than Siteground's. And I'd say that the customer support for Hostinger is better than Bluehost and very similar to that of Siteground. Overall, Hostinger is my favorite on this list. I'm pretty frugal. I like to save money when I can. And guys, it's just a no-brainer when you look at the pricing for Hostinger because it's just so affordable to build your WordPress websites using them. I have tons of tutorials on this channel showing you guys how to build a Hostinger website. But yeah, overall, I'd say that if you guys do want to save some time and not watch the reviews of Siteground and Bluehost, I recommend just use the link down below, sign up for Hostinger, use the coupon code Charlie Chang, and that's going to save you even more money. Overall, a fantastic WordPress hosting service that I really do recommend for anyone watching this video. Okay, so the second WordPress hosting platform we're talking about today is Siteground. And Siteground's also a really, really great service. It's more of a premium web hosting service. So with that, it is a little bit more expensive, but you do get more features. They're super reliable with their uptime. They have a really fast loading speed, and they also have an extremely good customer support. I'd say that if you guys are looking for the most premium web hosting and you aren't really too scared about the cost, then Siteground can be a really amazing choice for you. And they also do have sales going on every once in a while. And with those sales, the pricing can be pretty comparable to the other choices out there. So if you guys click on the link down below, it's going to take you to Siteground. You guys can learn more about it from there. It's a really, really powerful platform, you guys. It's one of the most premium web hosting platforms out there. And the cool thing is that it's actually recommended by WordPress.org. Here we see some of the different pricing. So they have their startup pricing, they have their grow big service, and they also have the Go Geek plan. So of course they all come with different prices. And if you guys want to check out the different features of each, you guys can see that right here. So for example, the startup package, even though it's only $2 per month, you can only build one website with it. It only comes with 10 gigabytes of web space, and it's good for around 10,000 visits monthly. If you go with the more expensive plans, these numbers go up. You guys can create unlimited websites, which is really great, and you guys do get more web space. I recommend you guys just look through the different features of each plan, see what works well for you. And yeah, if you're set on SiteGround, one of these plans should be great. If you're a complete beginner, maybe the starter plan is good enough for you if you're just creating one website. But if you do plan on using SiteGround to multiple websites, I'd say the Grow Big plan is probably the best value. So yeah, in terms of some of the pros for Siteground, I will say that it is extremely reliable. It's faster than both Hostinger as well as Bluehost, and the uptime is consistently above 99%, which means that your website will be available to users almost all of the time. It's also extremely fast, right? So their advanced technology really does ensure that your website loads quickly. They also have free Cloudflare CDN, which can definitely further improve website speed. Just like with Hostinger, their customer support is really great. I've had no issues with them. They have 24/7 phone, live chat, and email support, so that's really good. And the other great thing is that their support team is actually really knowledgeable, so they can actually help you build your website. If you're migrating your website from a different host, they do have free website migration. They also have daily backups, and they have a lot of advanced security features. Now, in terms of some of the cons, right, of course, with all these features, it is more expensive than Hostinger, but with that comes more added features as well as resources. The cheapest SiteGround plan, as you guys saw, also doesn't come with that much stuff. It does have pretty limited storage, it does have pretty limited bandwidth, and you can only make one website with it. So if you guys have needs for a high traffic website or you need more resources, then you may need to get one of the more expensive plans. SiteGround also does not offer a free domain name, so if that's something that you do want, you guys will have to pay extra for that. Overall, SiteGround is just more expensive than the other hosts, but it is a more premium option. So if you're trying to make a really big, popular website, then this can be a good long-term solution for that. And yeah, SiteGround is something that I normally don't recommend for most beginners since it is a more premium option. But for more advanced users and for people that already have a popular website, then that's when SiteGround may be the best choice. And so yeah, again, the link to SiteGround is going to be down below if you do want to learn more about their WordPress hosting services. Okay, next up is going to be Bluehost. And Bluehost is a very popular web hosting platform that you guys have probably already heard of. It's also recommended by WordPress.org. And yeah, it's known for its user-friendly interface as well as unlimited storage and bandwidth. If you guys use the link down below to Bluehost, you'll be able to check out all the different features that they have. We can check out some of the pricing, right? They have the 12-month as well as 36-month packages. You guys can see this is definitely more expensive than Hostinger. It can even be more than SiteGround for certain plans. But yeah, for the 12-month plan, the basic plan right now is $295 per month. You guys can see it comes with 10 gigabytes of SSD storage, which is really fast, but the storage is not that much. It does come with free CDN, and you can build one website with this plan. You also get a free domain for the first year. They also have other plans. They have the Choice Plus plan, which is a little bit more expensive. And if you actually want to sell e-commerce, they also have options for that. Now, Bluehost is a very popular platform for good reasons. There are tons of pros. The first being that Bluehost is actually also recommended by WordPress.org, which means it's really optimized for WordPress and compatible with most WordPress plugins and themes. They also have a very easy to use interface. I've really enjoyed using them. It's very easy to learn. And so yeah, if you're a beginner, then this is a big plus. Another pro is that with all of their plans, they actually come with a free domain name and SSL certificate. So that just saves you some trouble from having to get those separately. They also have great customer support. So they have 24/7 phone support, meaning you can talk to a real person whenever you want. Now, in terms of some of the cons, I will say that Bluehost tends to be a little bit slower speed than Hostinger and SiteGround on most occasions. This is just what I've experienced personally. I don't know if that's what other people, are experiencing as well. And yeah, one bad thing with that is that it can affect the user experience and it can affect your search engine rankings. There's also some upselling during the sign up process. So if you guys do those upsells, it can be pretty expensive. So I will say that Bluehost is not the best choice if you are trying to stick to a limited budget. That would probably mean that Hostinger is the best choice. They also don't have any daily backups or advanced security features. So if those are important for you, then maybe Bluehost is not the right choice. So overall, Bluehost is definitely more expensive than Hostinger, and the pricing can be pretty similar to SiteGround depending on any sales that are going on. The speed is comparable, but I'd say a little bit slower than the other two choices. And the customer support is great, but I actually prefer SiteGround's customer support. But Bluehost's customer support is, I'd say, a little bit better than Hostinger's. Yeah, overall, each of these web hosting services, they do have their strengths and their weaknesses. And so the best choice for you is really going to depend on your specific needs as well as your budget. I'd say that Hostinger is a great option for those who want really affordable pricing. They want to lock in a great price for 1, 2, or 4 years and have a really fast and easy to use interface as well. SiteGround is the best choice if you want to prioritize reliability and security and just want like a more premium option. And Bluehost is also another user-friendly option. They have a lot of great reviews as well, but personally, I tend to not use them as much. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Hopefully it was able to help you compare the pros and cons of each service and to be able to identify which service is the best for you. All the links to these services are going to be down below in the description, and when you do use those links, it will help support the channel and it'll also ensure that you get the best available pricing. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated at giving you guys free guides and tutorials helping you to start your business. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.